2015's Assassin's Creed Syndicate keeps things close to the series' roots. There's a big city, a lot of famous historical landmarks to climb, and a bunch of jerks to stab. It also shakes up the formula in some cool ways. The new grappling hook makes getting around so much more fun, and the two protagonists, twins Jacob and Evie Fry, allow players to experience the game in two slightly different but enjoyable ways. A good match for fans of stabbing, fans of leaping, fans of ziplining, and people who hate cartoonish factory owners who exploit child labour. Not a good match for those who haven't liked the Assassin's Creed controls in the past. Syndicate improves quite a few things about the series' gameplay, but controls are still inconsistent and artificial intelligence is still a bit weird. Have you ever wanted to go on a road trip vacation to the south of France? Just hop into a super expensive car, grab some buddies and drive as fast as you can. Forza Horizon 2 allows you to pretty much do that, with its douchey yet happy about it Euro enthusiastic, kicky soundtrack, superb controls and gorgeous visuals. Horizon 2 is a joyous racing game that manages to effectively combine the clean, aesthetic car porn of the Forza series with a goofier open world racing of a Burnout or Need for Speed game. A good match for car nuts, speed nuts, south of France nuts, north of Italy nuts, and just plain going crazy. But it isn't a good match for anyone who's looking for a straight lined racing simulating game. Rise of the Tomb Raider does much of what its predecessor did. It gives us relatable, less superhuman Lara Croft and sets her loose in a hostile environment with only her wits and a pickaxe to stay alive. While the story may not be ultimately as gripping or charismatic as the first game, the full experience is knit together with efficiently and good mix of puzzle solving, exploration, sneaking and fighting. Things get more interesting with the game downloadable add-ons, which have Lara taking on zombies and swamp witches, along with a repeatable survival mode that's so good it could be a foundation of a standalone game. All that, and the game is so beautiful it'll often have you pausing just to take a view. It is a good match for a 2013's Tomb Raider reboot, bow and arrow enthusiasts, anyone who really hates bears. It's not a good match for people looking for deep stories or people who really hate collectibles. There's no shortage of ambition in The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Geralt of Riviera's latest adventure is massive, a world you can get lost in for hours and still have plenty to do. And while many games these days are sprawling landscapes, The Witcher 3 is utterly dense. Every nook and cranny is filled with memorable characters, clever writing and rewards for curious players. The main story is as thrilling as it is emotionally draining, and the side quests are actually worth doing. Best of all, you don't need to have played all the Witcher games to enjoy the heck out of the third one. A good match for is open world fans, especially those who enjoyed Skyrim but were disappointed by the combat. In The Witcher 3, fighting is nearly as enjoyable as the exploration. Not a good match for people who value their time and social life, or those who prefer the games highly polished without any frame rate drops.
There's coke in the Midas touch, a joke in the way that we rust and breathe again.
Grand Theft Auto 5 is an impressive game, not perfect, but impressive, and it becomes even more impressive on new consoles. The open world crime game gives one of the richest, most beautiful worlds we've ever been able to play in, and the new gen versions offer an even better way to experience it all, in first person. The landscape is a fictionalized version of Los Angeles and the California desert, and you can go anywhere, grab a car, plane, truck, bike, boat or tank, head off in any direction. You're bound to see extraordinary sights and stumble into some sort of good and probably violent time. The game looked even better on the old hardware, and it looks even better in high definition. Have you ever wanted to steal a plane, eject mid-flight and parachute in downtown all the time to go play some tennis? This is your game. A good match for players who like to go in a game and break the rules. GTA is still at its best when it's a playground for virtual misbehavior. It's not a good match for anyone who can't stomach the game's mockery of, well, pretty much everyone.
The same old tune, fiddle and guitar. Back in town, baby.
New in town, I'm making friends, all right?
It's been the same
A lot of friends. I mean, things could get really messy. Shot, amigo. Massage.
No, I really
Do
don't.
you want me to get my dick out again?